Hi, thanks for clicking in. Well, National Police Chief Vijayan Potposi has thrown in the towel, refusing to go quietly and dropping a bombshell that he is being unfairly squeezed out of his post. Eyes brimming with tears yesterday, he did make the top politician throwing the weight on him look worse. And today, Thai newspaper discussed the moral issue of the whole caper. Komchat looked chouts, Vichian bruised, fights with back against wall to restore integrity. Thyra's editorial states that the government's move to change the police chief is blatant evidence against PM Yingluck's much trumpeted statement that she is for reconciliation without revenge. Deputy PM Chalerm said his vow to remove Vichian in 3 days is not a dismissal but an improvement in the police force. However, Thairat opines that if the government cites rampant gambling dens and drugs to remove Vichian, the country will have to change its police chief every day because these problems have always been there and will continue to exist. Pujetgan's headline exposes this harsh reality, screaming, Revelation! Rama 3 gambling den. Chalerm, Chuvit, pretend not to know. The paper says people who cannot stand the unfair transfer of the national police chief revealed the presence of illegal gambling dens on Rama 3 Soy 66, saying a big politician from Thonburi is behind the operation. Many people are of course giving MP Chubit Visit the benefit of the doubt over accusations that he colluded with Pheu Thai in the explosive revelation of illegal casinos, but despite Chubit's stout denial that he had any knowledge of the Rama 3 gambling den, his credibility is being put to doubt. Pujetgan's main headline, in fact, cover his denial, but Thai Post columnist Pleo Singan is calling Police Chief Vichian a loser who is chickening out. Why? Because Vichian, while saying he is being unfairly kicked out of his post, stopped short of deciding on whether he would seek justice by filing a case with the administrative court. Believe it or not, Thai Post also quotes a source as saying that Vichian is actually in the middle of bargaining for double positions. While Yingluck offered him the permanent secretary post in the tourism ministry, he bargained for one more, a board director of the Expressway Authority of Thailand. Let's move on to the rich list. Looking at newspapers' headlines on Forbes' Thai 50 billionaire list, we cannot help but think it's time Forbes also runs a list of billionaires who make the most donations or companies with the best corporate social responsibility. As for the rich list, Thai Post shouts, Chinawat assets increased 53%. Komchat Luk says, Thaksin 53% richer. We also see the same old names with CP Big Boss Thanin Jeravanont remaining the wealthiest Thai. Thaksin and his family are named the 19th richest Thais, and as the list shows the rich getting richer, you can safely bet the poor are getting poorer. Thai Post, meanwhile, runs a headline on Pheu Thai's rice pledging policy. The newspaper's headline states, Reduce rice planting if rice pledging scheme fails. Thai Post says the ruling party is now choking its own policy. As Government Economic Chief Kitirat Naranong says, if the pledging scheme fails to shore up rice prices, farmers should turn to grow sugarcane and tapioca, which are enjoying high prices because they are energy crops. Well, this confirms the belief that the state cannot dictate rice prices, which rise or fall depending on supply and demand. If this is the case, it's not too late for the government to stop the plan, which costs a massive 300 billion baht, you guessed it, in taxpayer money. Before we go, the Miss Universe pageant is heating up. In this photo, you see Thai contestant Nong Fa, second left, posing in a bikini boasting her slim figure at a competition in Sao Paulo, Brazil. That's it, folks. Bye.